Then you enter my house uninvited, and now day is ruined. Only way to save the day would be to play hide and seek with me. Try to find me. Take that.
No, you're beating it up. It's sad.
Take this. Yeah. Oh, I almost hit your finger, bro. Oh.
You did.
Okay. Can I go down? There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some Pokemon with Sam, that is. Hey, Josh,
Hey,
how are
hello.
you doing? I'm going to just adjust you a little bit more, Sam. That hello was very weak. Be stronger, man, in your intro.
How dare ye? Fine, hear ye, hear ye. This is the beginning of thy catch-a-thon.
All right. There we go. We'll see how that
Oh,
goes.
too far-fetched.
Too far-fetched. Well, we can't get to them yet because they're over there.
I know, right?
So, how are you doing, Josh? Today is just going to be kind of a special stream where we just capture Pokemon. So, if that's not your thing, oh well, see you next time. But if that is your thing, stay along. We'll talk about Pokemon. We'll beat up Sam a bit in our conversations, but have fun.
You and what's out of me.
All right, here we go. We're gonna capture a Farfetch. Okay, why is it that time I got it straight? I need to move my system. I actually do, because I'm throwing it. Unless I do it this way. Nope. Give me a second. Alright, we'll try that. So, how was your day, Sam?
Oh, it was okay. Whoa, okay, that was funny.
Yeah, my one throw, which, I mean, that would have been great if that helped.
Yeah, that would have been funny if it caught.
Alright, I have to check something. How much is the music blasting? I'll just adjust it a little bit. Okay, we'll try that. I'm going to switch to Great Balls, and I'm going to try a Raspberry.
Let's hope this thing doesn't eat and run.
I think that's very far-fetched, Sam.
Wow, unintended.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, this is supposed to be about catching Pokemon, not missing.
Alright. I think I need to fix my Switch. That's what's going on. You keep talking to people.
Okay, well, I have no idea what on earth is happening to him, but he is currently having a more difficult time than me on my worst day in Pokemon Go. Finally.
Yeah, finally. It finally happened.
Now, how many balls did you waste?
Too many.
Clearly.
Can you imagine if they had, like, how many balls you wasted in the, like, bonus thing here?
That would actually be kind of funny.
Oops.
But at the same time, infuriating.
I forgot about Charizard. Let's, return to ball. There we go.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. It's gonna be a little hard to move around flying everywhere.
Yes. So, out of all these Pokemon, which one do you think is going to be the one that gives us the most experience?
I would probably have to estimate it's somewhere between Farfetch'd, Gloom, and Kingler.
I feel like
out of the ones we've seen here.
I feel like Kingler possibly, because Kingler is kind of the more wild one, it seems.
Well, not only that, but it's the most fully evolved.
Yes.
Because Gloom is only a second stage out of 3.
True. You know what? We should just evolve a Gloom in a second. Come on.
I think you're gonna need to go buy more supplies for this.
No. We got this, okay? We got this. See, I threw it straight that time. It's because you weren't giving me the right kind of motivation, Sam.
How is this my fault?
Did you watch my stream update video? Okay, we're gonna.
No, I was busy watching that Gloom run away from you because you suck at throwing.
We're gonna go buy some balls really quick. And, anyways, in my stream update video, I blamed you.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I was like, thanks a lot, Sam.
You're welcome. What's that song? What can I say but you're welcome?
I have a dumb question, and this is just a in general question. Does the shops update the further you get into the game, or are they always like, Great Balls will always be sold here, Ultra Balls will always be sold here?
I actually don't know. I know in the originals they were, I believe, all the same. Mm-hmm. It's just the farther along you progressed, the more items would be available in the next town over.
Okay. Well, let's see what
now, that could have changed.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, again, these are remakes, so... And also, you should probably heal.
No, never. We're gonna win every battle.
What battle?
The battle that's in my head.
That must be a horrific battle.
Yeah, it's like 20 Charizards battling a Rattata.
That's not horrifying, that's just overkill.
Well, yeah, the Rattata's gonna beat all of them. Alright, 322 balls. This is what you wanted, Sam. We'll go 30.
I mean, with the way you use them.
Alright, we got 3 Premier Balls. So does that mean we would have got 300 and... we would have got 30, right? 30... I gotta get my math back. Hey, Useless, how are you doing? It's just me and Sam hanging out, catching his Pokemon today.
You mean failing to catch Pokemon while I make fun of you.
Hey. We're in a nice little talking space, and you don't have to be so abrupt and rude.
Sir, have you not met me?
No, I haven't. I just found you on the street one day and said, do you want to stream?
Okay, I asked for that one. Yeah, although I will say with what was going on, I guess, with the Switch...
Yeah.
It does remind me of something that happens in Pokemon Go every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Because every now and then, the similarities between them are somewhat uncanny.
Mm-hmm.
And on occasion with Pokemon Go, what'll happen is there'll be this spurt of time where your throws are being recalibrated in the game.
Oh.
And that basically seems to include the throw speed as well as the throw distance and strength. And I hate when it happens because my throws, which I've been making for weeks or months even, will all of a sudden go over Pokemon's heads. And I'm just left sitting there going, I literally made this throw yesterday, and it would have been an excellent, and now it's not even touching the thing. What is this? And sometimes it'll last for a few hours, and then it'll correct itself. Yeah. Sometimes it'll last for a few days, and on the really annoying rare occasion, it'll last for over a week. And usually when that happens, I have to start recalibrating my throws and fix them to the new calibration of the system.
Okay.
Hey, we got a bit of evolution.
That time I threw it straight, okay.
I know. What made it worse is I threw straight right as the thing moved.
There we go. There. There.
Good. Catch number 2.
No.
Hey, that one actually gave a little more.
Yeah, so Pidgeotos, maybe? Unless it's a certain kind of, like, Pidgeotto?
Well, it may have also depended on the level.
Yeah.
Because it only gave, like, 20-some experience more.
I forgot we named it Wormpole.
Yeah, we're weird like that.
What's the cactus Pokemon again?
Which generation?
Cacnea.
Gen 3?
Cacnea.
Yeah. Yeah, Cacnea and Cacturn.
We should name a Farfetch'd Cacnea.
Well, I mean, they're about equally as useless in Pokemon Go, so...
Farfetch is not useless, okay?
And compared to other bird types, that's more than debatable. Yay, Quilava!
Just because you like Quilava... Oh.
Ooh.
It's 32. I thought it was 36.
Same here. Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah. Quilava.
So should we call this Typhlosion now?
I guess. We'll have to get the right...
The right spelling.
Pedal Dance. I always forget if that's good or not.
It is a very powerful move. So let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, it has a base power of 120. Now it is a special attack. However, the major issue is it's like Outrage. You use it twice and then you become confused.
No. No.
So... Also, let's take a look at your stats real quick.
Yeah, you see them on the side there, right?
So 69 and 80. So it... I mean, it could potentially be good to replace maybe Poison Powder with it. Okay. Unless you want Poison Powder still as a status affliction.
I kind of want the status affliction. It's helped us a couple of times.
Yeah, because I mean, we have Razor Leaf. We have Mega Drain.
Yeah.
And I think... I mean, isn't there like a move relearner or someone at some point?
There is. The guy, I think we last saw, the one we named him, right?
Maybe. So I think if worse comes to worse, we could have him try to relearn it.
Yeah, I think that's best. Forgot we even caught a Farfetch. Alright, it's time to name this Pokemon. I'm getting the right name. What's the what's the Typhlosion that's a ghost?
That's still Typhlosion. That's Hisuian.
Okay. Alright, we are going to change name. So it's Typh.
Yep.
And then L.
L.
O.
O.
Shun. So T. No, I'm kidding. It's S. Typhlosion.
Yep, there we go. The poor trainers are going to be so confused who fight against us.
Well, I mean, these characters probably have never seen a Typhlosion, let's be honest.
No. Well, that's why they're going to be even more confused, because they're going to be like,
what's
is
a Typhlosion?
What's a Meganium? Like, what are we looking at here?
Alright, so I'm looking at my Switch. There we go. So I'm going to move my Switch, like, on the next stream to a certain spot, see if that does anything.
It might.
You caught Krabby.
And that experience bonus is exactly why I've made the comment that if you want really good experience, you want to aim for Chansey or catch combos.
I kind of wonder if that Pidgey that's big will do anything better.
I think in this game it does give you a little bit of bonus. I think.
Yeah, I'm going for it. Alright, first catch.
Nice. Of course, it was with an Ultra Ball and it was a Pidgey.
Yeah, so I was my first
Oh, hey, Wurmple.
Wurmple grew to level 23.
Come on, evolve Pokemon.
Oh, I do want to try something really quick. So if I go to party, right, and then open Pokebox, so can I just be like, let's say that Pidgey we just got, send to Professor. So let's go with that, two Farfetches, out of curiosity.
Okay.
So here comes the candies.
Uh-huh.
Mighty Candy and a Quick Candy. So
I'm pretty sure Mighty Candy raises physical attack, and I'm pretty sure we know what Quick Candy does.
So let's just try this out really quick out of curiosity.
Yeah.
And these are
Candy
permanent.
Jar.
And these are permanent, right? You think?
Yeah, I believe they raise the base stats.
Why does Pidgeot need 5 of these?
No idea.
Ooh. Kind of curious. Let's see. Okay, pretty cool. So there is a quick large for Pokemon level 30 or higher. Interesting. So for quick, probably for the Typhlosion, right? Because of how slow it's been.
Yeah, we want more speed. I'd say for him, and then maybe use some of those in the future for Wurmple when he's higher leveled.
Smart? What would Smart be?
I want to say special attack.
Special
or
attack?
special defense.
I notice it's in red here. Do you notice that? It's like blue everywhere else, but red here.
I think red means you can't use it. Because, remember, it's a L, right?
Oh, that's right. So if we went to, let's say, this one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so like you could give anybody more health.
I wish I could just do it all instead of one at a time.
Yeah, that is one difference between this and things like Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, a lot of times with items, will give you the option to use multiples of one.
Yeah.
But I can also see why they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you think about it, like let's say you misclick, and all of a sudden you've just used up a ton of your candies on something you didn't intend to.
Well, here we go. Increase all their stats.
Nice.
Just gonna do it all on Pikachu since this is his candy.
I may as well.
Yep.
I don't even know if you could use. Could you even use those on other Pokemon?
No, it says I can't.
Yeah, that makes sense. It won't have any effect.
Why? Why can't my Nidorino have a special candy? So,
I think if you send enough, maybe. Like if you were to transfer enough Nidorans, perhaps.
maybe. Just putting all the speed on him.
Yeah.
Mighty. So that's attack, right?
Yeah. I'd say like Nidorino, because Nidorino,
Whoops,
Pikachu.
that was an accident.
And probably Pidgeot, because they're supposed to be physical attackers more than anything else.
Alright, we'll do one more on Nidorino. Oh, he takes up 2, but okay. Oh, you need 5.
But you don't have enough.
We're gonna put it on Wormpole. Look at that attack stat.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, he does learn things like bite and stuff like that, so...
Defense.
Tough.
Pidgeot. Pidgeotto for sure.
Yeah.
Tough Candy L, so this one is...
Defense.
Yeah, so... Let's put on Magnesium. And then with Smart Candy, so that's gonna be... Wait, what was
Special attack.
Special attack. So...
That would be pretty good for Meganium, or... Well, we can't use it on Wormpole, but,
I think we'll get
Typhlosion
more.
would be the other one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Typhlosion.
Yeah.
And then...
Because you have one with... that seems to have higher special attack than physical,
yeah.
So may as well raise that.
Alright, that was good. Now we should capture 1,000 Pokemon.
Yes, we should.
I do kind of wonder if I gave up our army of Bulbasaurs, what would happen?
Honestly, not sure. Yeah, I do find that one thing kind of funny, though. Because this is one of the biggest differences between Pokemon Go and this game. In this game, catching evolved Pokemon guarantees higher experience. In Pokemon Go, it guarantees higher Stardust. And for anyone... Whoa. Nice throw.
Sure, until it breaks out.
Nope.
This is my gloom. Only my gloom. No one can have it.
782 for that technique.
Yeah.
Nice. I think you basically doubled your experience you would have gotten.
Oh, sure.
Ooh, Pidgeotto. Yeah, and for anyone who doesn't play Pokemon Go, Stardust is like borderline as important in the end as like being able to teach Pokemon better moves.
Oh, Pikachu finally leveled up.
Great, 41. He's growing up so fast.
Don't be that kind of parent, man. We don't need that kind of parenting right now.
I'm not even a parent. And neither are you.
Nope. I was thinking, should we just call Pikachu Eevee?
Why?
Just to confuse people more.
Why would you name Pikachu after your rival's main Pokemon?
Because I wanted Eevee, in truth. I know, you buy Eevee for the Eevee and you buy Pikachu for the Pikachu. I know.
A shameful display of favoritism.
Yeah, because Eevee's better than Pikachu. And I don't mean because the evolution.
I won't deny that. Well, my entire thing behind my viewpoint is... Here's my thing.
Yeah.
I would prefer Let's Go Eevee because you can catch Pikachu in Viridian Forest. You do not find Eevee until after Celadon City. So, and there is no breeding in this version. Just as there was none in the originals.
Wormpole, yeah.
So, you cannot go to the daycare with a Ditto and an Eevee and breed an infinite Eevee. So if that is the case, I would rather get a hold of an early game Eevee and then catch Pikachu like maybe 20 minutes after getting the Eevee. Rather than starting with the Pikachu and then having to wait 4 gym badges to get the Eevee. Sorry, 4 gym badges plus a tower that is essentially a graveyard.
Did the graveyard scare you out? Is that why you don't want to do it?
And an underground syndicate hideout.
Is that what is scaring you, the underground syndicate?
No, it's just annoying having to wait that long to get an Eevee and then realizing that by the time you can evolve it, some of the initial better moves that it could learn are out of your reach.
I remember, like, years ago playing the first game, and it was like, when you got to that Eevee, it was like, this is so cool, and then you're like, but it's so under level.
Yeah. Because what was... Oh god, what level was that thing?
10, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was either 10 or 15. And by then, as I said, like, for me, I had Pokemon around level 36 by then. So, of course, you're looking at that and you're just like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah. Typhlosion leveled up.
Of course, the other problem was that the Evolutions originally did not learn moves quickly.
Yeah, that's true. I'd say, like, Flareon was the coolest looking one at the time, but just never got moves in general.
Yeah, and its attacks were... Honestly, its best move was Fire Spin. And it wouldn't learn that until, like, I think the 40s?
Yeah.
And of course, I mean, if you were playing Yellow version, by then you already had access to Charizard, so, like, what was the point?
Yeah. Kind of waiting around for a Pidgeotto, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Let's just go for it.
Kingler.
That's gonna be good experience.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going,
A Nanabit, if you have any.
yeah. Gonna do that, because I think that's what we need here. I was close!
There we go. Oh, come on. That was called for.
Yeah. I can't hit a stopped target. Almost. Ooh, okay. I wonder if Professor Oak wants some crab. He's gonna give me a lot of candy for the crab.
Pair 25 experience, not bad. Oh hey, Nidorino.
I just realized I'm gonna move a little bit. Actually, I can move myself. For those who haven't seen my new controls, I'll show it off in a second.
Yes, move yourself. How dare you try to remove me from my throne?
Alright, that's not the right one. I move this way. There we go. I can move now, everyone. I wonder what the biggest Kingler someone has ever caught. You know, like a world record kind of thing. Yeah,
Ooh, that'd be a good question.
Like, what do you think? And this is non-legendary. Let's make that clear, okay? What do you think is the largest Pokemon that could be caught? It could be Snorlax, I guess, or Dragonite, I guess. But what do you think is the largest one in that category?
Where are you aiming, first of all?
At the system.
Nice.
Like, I like to say Dragonite would be the largest, right?
Out of the originals, yeah, I think it would be between Dragonite and Snorlax. But I think Dragonite is bigger. Snorlax just might be heavier in, like, total weight tons.
Yeah.
Because it's so fat. Now watch, you're gonna get, like, really good at catching stuff, and then we're gonna do this again in, like, a couple of days, and we're gonna be missing all over again.
We're not going to do this in a couple of days. I'm going to be excellent. I'm doing this for you, bro. You were just like, we need to do this, and everyone was like, yeah, you should do it. I'm like, no. See, I'm doing this for you.
Good. You're listening to me.
No, I don't want to listen to you.
You get a gold star.
You're not my teacher.
I'm your tutor. Same thing.
You are not my tutor. Cop.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Bro, you trying to give me nightmares?
Of course.
I mean, the last time you were my tutor in my nightmares, oh man. Your neck twitched and everything. It was the creepiest thing, bro.
You must have done something to really piss off Dream Me, then.
Dream Me?
Yes.
I don't know why I was thinking of like a Sega system. The Dreamcast. I was thinking of the Dreamcast when you said Dream Me.
Not even close.
Alright,
go away, you three.
Out of these three Pokemon, which one do you want? Like, if you had to pick one. Oddish, Farfetch'd, or Krabby?
I'd actually go for Oddish, because it can evolve twice.
I think I'd go for Farfetch. Farfetch is a little adorable. Yeah, I think you think that's a little far-fetched, right?
Horrible pun is horrible, and you've used it twice.
Yes, I know. I'm gonna keep going with the Farfetch puns all night. I'm here all week, guys. Speaking of things...
all we're missing is that...
Yes. Speaking of things that I did do this week, everyone, I played Plucky Squire. That was an interesting game. If you haven't seen those streams, or even if you want to skip my streams and check it out, just go check it out. It's an interesting game. Did you check it out, Sam?
No. Haven't had time to yet.
Okay, well, I'm just going to tell you this. The first stream, I cut it off at a certain point, kind of on purpose to an extent. And Maverick was so, like, what? He was just like, what? How? Like, all that kind of stuff, that he wanted to be in the second stream.
Wow.
It's called the Plucky Squire.
I don't know why, that name reminds me of Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons Plucky the Duck.
Yes. Yay! 34 and 26.
I was gonna say, Typhlosion's gonna evolve soon. Oh no, I didn't want a Pidgey.
Nope. No one likes you anymore, Pidgey. You're
Bro.
too high level to be a Pidgey.
Why don't you like the Pidgey?
Nice try on predict throwing, though.
It was a prediction, it really was.
Yeah, this is the only bad thing about any Pokemon game, really, is that eventually you get to a point where it is a slow grind.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I know the trick to fixing that in this game, but it's a pain in the rear to do.
Well, I think it's going to be sacrificing all these Pokemon for candy.
Well, yeah, but the way to do it really fast is to get catch combos with Chansey, and that is a pain in the rear.
So this is what I think we should do. Besides Wurmple, let's say, let's try getting them to at least level 40.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
Typhlosion might be like, let's say 38, but you get what I'm saying.
Isn't Typhlosion all... Or no, Typhlosion's level 32 right now?
Yeah, at 34.
Yeah. Because most of the others are at 38 already.
Yeah.
Close. Although I will say that the grind in Pokemon games can never be as bad as Gen 5. I literally, a few years back when I was talking to my pastor, because he has 4 children, and his oldest had been talking about being interested in getting into Pokemon. And he asked me, you know, what would be a couple of good games just to introduce him to the beginning? Ooh, that's a really good move, by the way.
Yep. Get this move.
Well, what are his other moves? Let's see real quick.
Horn attack, peck, and double kick.
Double kick, peck. I mean, peck's a flying move, and it's only 35.
Okay, we could do that.
Because, I mean, Toxic is useful, and double kick has been pretty decent. Horn attack's a solid move.
Alright, peck it is.
But we haven't even used peck.
Well, it's because we haven't run into things that are weak to bird.
Yeah. And you can feel free to evolve that thing now, by the way.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
Because that was the move we were waiting for.
It was. So...
But, and to finish what I had been saying...
Yeah.
My pastor had asked me, you know, what Pokemon games might be good just to kind of introduce his oldest son to the series. And I looked at him and I said, something between Generations 1 and 3. Do not do Generations 4 or 5. And he asked me why, and I told him, Generation 4 is terrain heavy, it's very easy to get lost, and it can get very boring.
Yep.
Generation 5 is what I like to call a veteran Pokemon player's game. It is a challenge even to those of us who have played Pokemon from the beginning. Do we want to know Thrash?
Yeah.
Because that's another one where you use it twice and then you become confused.
That's what I was thinking, but I remember this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. I mean, we'll be getting Earthquake eventually anyway.
Yeah.
So.
I remember using Thrash years ago, and I was always impressed with the move.
Alright. But anyway, and part of the reason for that is because in Generation 5, Pokemon Black, White, Black 2, and White 2, the amount of experience you gain decreases as you level. And the only thing that really doesn't decrease to an extreme degree are Audino. And the only way you can fight Audino is by running near the grass until one of the grass pieces bubbles and will have a chance of having an Audino in it you can fight.
Yeah.
And then good luck with that later, because Audino is one of those Pokemon that learns Attract. So Gen 5, when it comes to training, is the biggest pain in the butt.
Maverick.
So that's why I refer. Oh, and then the level change in the post game is ridiculous. Because when you finish the initial game, the things you're fighting are like maybe level 48 to 54.
Yeah.
All of a sudden in post game, your regular common trainer has Pokemon in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
So all of a sudden the level curve has gone up by like 10 levels.
Yeah. Whew. Look at that
Nice. Yep.
level. Maverick is wondering why Sam is so angry. He's talking about the Bidoof.
I'm always angry.
Yeah.
I have German blood running in my veins. What do you expect? I also have Scottish blood running in my veins. Add those two together, you have a very angry person.
Okay.
Have you not heard the German language?
Yeah, I have. Oh.
Hello.
Hello
Hello.
there. How are you doing?
Oh, hello.
Oh my goodness, we have a third person, my dear sir.
Yeah.
I've been told to get in here, so I am in here.
Oh, I told you you could join us.
Yes.
Just doing one quick thing since you're in here.
He's secretly plotting our downfall.
It's about common.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, we'll try that and see how that goes.
I love how this
What?
Pidgey is the level it would need to be to get to a Pidgeot, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did I just
What
lose
was
you
that?
both? Okay, I thought I lost you both for a second.
Now I heard that.
No,
I don't know
we're
what that
still
was. Yeah, I don't know what that was.
That was weird. It was like suddenly, it was like I had no sound.
Yeah, isn't that the sound that usually comes with someone being muted?
Maybe, I don't know. Oh, I just realized Maverick is, he's the dog right now from Astrobots.
Oh.
Alright, so I have to make a great screen for you guys, so let me just go ahead and grab your avatars and just move you over for now.
Yo, Sam, can you explain what a catch combo is? Because I've never played this game.
Oh, yeah, sure. So, for this game, and this is actually more unique to the Let's Go games, catch combos are something where if you catch the same Pokemon multiple times over and over and over again, it increases the likelihood of you finding large ones, small ones, and shiny variants.
Oh, okay.
Come here, Gloom.
And it's also, I believe, in these games, increases the amount of experience you get. Now, the problem is the moment the catch combo breaks, everything that you gain from said catch combo goes away. But if you can get them going, that is another good way to train. Because notice now we're getting 882 experience catching one Gloom.
I was gonna ask, like, this isn't like a normal Pokemon game. 'Cause
No.
to be able to just murder Pokemon. I mean, faint Pokemon. We don't do murder here.
Maverick, what games
I'm
are you
gonna go.
playing?
Sorry, the way you said that.
Maverick, we gotta talk about the Pokemon games you're playing.
Oh, jeez.
They may or may not be ROMs.
Well, that explains everything. But yeah, so that's what catch combos are for in this game. In a way, they're similar to Pokemon Go. In Pokemon Go, what you can use catch combos for, even though they don't really exist so much in that game, is if you go after the same Pokemon over and over and over again, you are more likely to find a shiny. In these two games, you get the added bonus of more experience and a higher likelihood of finding both extra large and extra small variants as well.
I'm starting to laugh.
So,
I'm watching a Bidoof explain to a robotic dog how to play Pokemon.
I don't know how to play this one. I didn't touch black and white and all that. Me.
Probably a good
I was
thing.
intrigued in this game. I used to play Pokemon Go a lot.
Yeah, that's why I find this interesting. Is just there are a number of similarities between these two games and Pokemon Go, but where they differ drastically.
I think it's
Like
time.
in this game, Stardust is a cash hawk commodity. In Pokemon Go, Stardust is something completely different. In fact, Stardust combined with candies is what you use to raise your Pokemon's levels.
Okay.
As
Did you
well
ever
as
do like? Go ahead.
Oh no, what were you asking?
Oh, I was gonna ask you if you've ever done like competitive Pokemon stuff because I don't know how that translates to this game.
Competitive, not so much. Weirdly, that's the one area of Pokemon that I'm not as versed in. I'm more versed in a lot of the general stuff, as well as things like leveling and grinding strategies.
Oh, okay.
So the only thing I really know is the one thing I mentioned in a previous stream for this game, which is that the 3 starters that you can get in this game that are given to you have perfect IVs, I believe it is. And I know those have something to do with competitive battling.
Oh.
But outside of that, I'm not very familiar with the competitive sphere.
Uh-huh.
Partially because I've just never cared.
Okay, when we were playing games, you cared.
Like,
This guy was always
no.
like, you have bad Pokemon. Like, I don't care. And he's like, you gotta be better so you can compete against me.
Dude, you kept insisting on using a Wooper.
Wooper and Ditto are like my faves.
okay, but that doesn't provide Sam with a challenge.
No, it really doesn't.
Ditto's always my
All I need is a grass type, and then something to send out against Ditto that is either faster than it, or something that I have another Pokemon in my party that has type advantage against.
My Ditto is the top percentage.
Whatever, Joey.
The youngster rainfish.
Youngster Rain.
Yes. Yes. The name should be changed. Youngster Rainfish it is.
I think it was a stream, Maverick, but you remember when you were like, Rainfish, you became the bug catcher, what are we gonna tell Sam?
Oh yes, that's right. I forgot what we were doing when that happened.
It had to be something.
You became the bug catcher with that horrifyingly deep voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ugh. You talk about
I've been
nightmare
thinking about that
fuel.
voice today.
Oh, Gloom.
Oh, Gloom.
I think that voice is rooted in Free Money Guy.
Oh, free money guy. I have to send that to Sam. There was a stream I did once. It was probably in 2020. And there's this scene that's a commercial. And don't get me wrong, the audio is pretty bad in the sense of, like, control. But it was one of those moments where I just was like, I gotta roll with this and keep going with the character. And it's just one of my favorite streaming moments of all time.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Free money!
Oh gosh.
Did someone say it's free? Yes, that's right. Free money!
You sound like you're trying to
I'm
be
done.
Stitch.
I'm so sorry, Sam.
Oh, I'm used to this. So you sound like you're trying to do Stitch. I was like,
I wasn't even trying when I did that. I was just like, I gotta go with whatever voice comes up first, and that was the one that did.
Wow, okay, at least I have to try. I have to try to make a Stitch voice.
If I remember right, it's like, hey, you. Yeah, you. Do you want free money?
God, that sounds... That sounds like one of those Stranger Danger commercials.
Well, I think he's technically the villain of the game, so it kind of works.
Sounds dumber than Chaos from... What was that game you and
Sonic?
I played together?
Sonic?
No. No. Skylanders.
Oh, Skylanders, yeah.
I never touched that game. It sounds like I made out alright.
Yeah, you kind of did. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just more of like the money you had to put into it.
Yeah, the money was annoying, but I will say, like, if you just wanted to buy, like, 1 or 2 characters and play through it with someone, it was pretty fun.
Skylanders struck me as, like, the reincarnation of Pokemon nobody asked for.
Mm-hmm. You know what's funny was someone one time messaged me, and by the way, I haven't played the whole series of Skylanders. Sam could contest to that. But it's like, out of nowhere, someone's like, bro, I typed in your name, I don't know why, in Google or whatever, and apparently in Skylanders, and this is one I've never played, there's a rainfish in it.
Huh.
And so I was like, what, really? So I had no idea.
Yeah, you and I played the first game together, and that was it.
And we played, like, the first hour of the second game, and that's it.
Yeah, and then I think you moved.
I got busy for a while.
Yeah, you got busy, and then you guys moved, and that was the end of it.
I think it was, like, when I was really getting involved with my job at the time, where I met Maverick.
Yeah, it was, because your schedule went nuts, and then my schedule later went nuts.
Oh, yes, it so did. I remember you sleeping on my couch during that time.
Yeah, I think I did have one day where I came over and I knocked out.
Yeah.
I hated being that tired.
I know, I remember it.
Yeah, I think I woke up and I was like, huh? Like, I didn't even realize where I was at first.
But I remember, like, trying to collect any Skylander I could, even the rare ones. And
I remember that.
don't get me wrong, I mean, I appreciate the time I had with it and enjoy it. You know, there's a blessing there in what they were for that time period of my life. But I look at them now, I'm just like, man, this was kind of a waste of money.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're like, why on earth did I spend so much on that now?
And then I got into the Nintendo version, which are Amiibo, and I haven't looked back, and I enjoy Amiibo.
Oh yeah, I remember you and the guys did that for Super Smash Bros.
Yep. Lunk for Link.
Oh god.
Lunk was the
name
strongest.
of your starter Pokemon drives me wild.
Why?
That is clearly not a Meganium, and that is clearly not a Typhlosion.
Yes, it is.
Never mind the fact that Eternus isn't even a Gen 1 Pokemon. Sorry, Gen 2.
My Meganium is a Meganium.
Alright, I've said my piece, I'm going to let it die. I mean faint, I'm gonna let it faint, yes.
You're gonna let it faint.
Oh no, by all means, let it die. I think in truth he did that to confuse me half the time just as much as he did to confuse everyone else.
Well, what it was I wanted to surprise you that I got a Charmander. And so I was like, how do I do this? So I was like, I gotta name it Chikorita.
No, I'm not sure who feels more insulted, Charmander or Chikorita.
Probably... Enter.
Yeah, Charmander.
Chikorita's probably just happy that someone pays attention to it.
I pay attention to Chikorita.
That's the thing, like, out of the Gen 2 starters, yeah, Chikorita is cute, but it's not really very useful in the game.
Chikorita likes baseball. That's what's important.
Well, look, I understand Chikorita's cute, but you're not going to tell me picking Chikorita means you were going to have fun in that game. The first gym leader was flying normal type. You were asking for pain.
And the second one is Bug.
I like Chikorita.
Yeah, now I will say, I did play one of the Gen 2 games with Chikorita once. And yes, I did it to challenge myself. And yes, it was a challenge.
Yeah.
And I have not repeated that again. 2 guesses as to why, and the first guess don't count.
I remember when the second game was gone.
I would assume you had a hard time with Claire, because Meganium and the Claire is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. Pretty much from the very beginning, Chikorita was in the party, and all I could say was, oh my god, why are you here?
I hated that milk tank.
Everyone hated that Miltank.
Oh no, you've mentioned the PTSD cow.
Yep.
Maverick's gonna...
Especially in the original 2 games.
Maverick is
because
never
they
gonna
made her
stream again with
easier
us.
in the remakes.
I could not believe how hard that fight was in the original.
Yeah. Like, I literally would have an entire team of level 20 to 22s. And even then, I was barely beating her.
It was so bad for me. I actually went out of my way to catch a full team of people Pokemon. Like, you will not use a track on me. That wasn't the problem.
Yeah, the other problem, of course, was just rollout and milk drain.
Why? Having hard
David,
time.
you seem to be having a problem with catching here, Little Rain. Are you having performance anxiety here
Yes.
with the catches?
Yes,
Don't worry.
It's just the pitching.
Everyone's rooting for you.
No. No, you're not.
We also saw what happened with that Kingler. And yes, I saw that the Kingler ate and ran.
I was so disappointed.
I figured that's why you didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to draw attention to it.
Oh, yeah.
I have to draw attention to it.
So it's almost like you guys
Hey,
are
we're
playing
out here.
good cop, bad cop for me.
Of course.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's wrong with you two?
What was right
What's
with
wrong
you in
with
the
me?
first place?
For those who are
You gonna answer that,
wondering,
David?
I have to deal with these two all the time.
Oh, it's deal with us now, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's deal with you. And then on the side, I deal with Niandrew. He's lovely though compared to you two.
Do I need to remind you of what I had to do for you in... Do I need to remind you what I had to do for you in high school?
Yeah, no. Let's see here. Continuing on, I have to buy some more balls. Why?
Because your aim sucks.
That should be your T-shirt for me.
Instead of I'm with stupid, I'm with can't aim.
Yeah, I'm with can't
Hi,
aim.
I can't aim.
Hi, yeah. And then the other shirt is I can aim.
The one side should say, I can aim. See other side. Hi, I can't aim.
There's a game, I think it's the Bard's Quest, where it's on the disc it says, look on the back to see an ugly creature. And don't get me wrong, I'm not quoting it correctly. And then you turn the disc around, it's a reflection of you.
Oh, that's mean. Brilliant, but mean.
Yeah.
Agreed. Although that does sound like a 90s joke.
I think Bard Quest is early 2000s, maybe?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because it sounds like a joke or statement that someone who was born in the 80s or 90s would use.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was the thing when we were kids? I am rubber, you are glue, whatever you say.
Something like that, yeah.
Bounces off of me and sticks back onto you.
Mm-hmm.
You could never win an argument with that kid because they just repeat it and you're just like, you're not doing anything. You're saying the same thing over and over.
Pretty much. And then everybody would get mad except for the kid saying it.
The kid that I always had a hard time with, like, was the sticks and stones kind of kid.
Oh, God. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Yeah.
I hated that because when people used it, they would sound so arrogant.
Mm-hmm.
And they would just get louder. Like, you would be like, okay, whatever, and then they just keep repeating it like an octave higher, like, okay, you've made your point.
Yeah.
Oh, the king was back to 9 and dash.
Yep.
Hey, sir, we're gonna have to arrest you for dining and dashing. That is a crime, just so you're aware.
It does it again.
He is ready to box.
Okay, that time I was aiming in the right spot. Let me make that clear.
Uh-huh.
That time I hit it,
You're
okay?
not beating those can't aim allegations.
There, I caught it.
He did it! Let's go!
Alright, somebody play the Hallelujah chorus.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes. Oh, hey, level 30. Nice. Go for that gloom.
Why? Why should I go for the gloom there? Sam, why?
Because I said so.
September isn't over yet, so we can't wait to gloom up.
You know, anytime September comes around, that song always hits my head.
Yo! Nice!
Yeah.
Oh, that escaped. Oh, no, it didn't. I'm looking at the wrong stream.
Wait, what stream are you looking at? Plucky Squire, is that your...
I'm not looking at another stream, not at all.
The whole time you've been talking
never.
to someone else.
We are just the voices in the head.
Oh no, not again.
If that's the case, I need to end streaming career now.
But then what will we do with our spare time?
Bug some other innocent person. I'll give you Nyandrew.
Wait, who else is innocent?
What?
Bold of you to assume innocence, and second of all, wow. Talk about using someone as a sacrifice.
Someone's got it, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but we choose Rainfish.
Oh,
You right.
you know, Nyandrew may join us sometime. I don't think he'll join us today, but someday in the future, maybe.
That might be fun.
Yeah, I want him to get back to streaming. He loved doing a shiny run. It was amazing. Like, he would do all these eggs and everything. It was just, like, so much time.
Yeah, I know there are methods that you can use to shiny hunt, and it's gotten easier over time.
Mm-hmm.
But when shinies were first a thing, oh god. Like, there was no real way to control it.
They didn't have shinies in Gen 1, right?
No. That first became a thing in Gen 2.
Okay. I had to be for certain because I swear I thought I invented shinies, but I just, back then when you just hold the B button and just do random inputs and change the color, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why I assumed I created shinies, but that happened.
It may very well have been a glitch in the original game.
I kind of remember doing that too, but it was at the start screen.
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was doable.
Oh, yes. Oh,
You had to open your mouth.
I knew that thing was doing something.
Yo, and there it goes.
Yep.
Oh, that's another thing I wanted to ask. Oh, there's a Farfetch.
Yeah, I see it.
So, I know David is catching Pidgeotto's,
Kinglers.
Looms and Kinglers. Is that breaking his catch combo?
It is.
Yeah, pretty much. I think in this game there are actually two kinds of catch combos. One, and the one that's more profitable, is going after the same Pokemon over and over and over. The other one is catching things in a row without failing. And in that case, you can still catch, different Pokemon, but it's just you keep catching it without fail. And I believe that also gives you it's like a lower end catch combo. But if you're really trying to either find a shiny or to get better experience, you want to keep going after the same Pokemon.
I actually do have a question you might be able to answer.
Huh?
Let's say I caught like 3 Pidgeys, okay? And then out of nowhere I ran into a Rattata and I run. Does that end my catch combo?
I'm not entirely sure on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it does.
Yeah.
Which, in my opinion, is stupid, but I'm not the creator of these games.
I kind of want to go for Pidgeottos, but you know what? That Kingler looks so good.
I guess somebody's hungry.
Uh-oh. My
I
controller.
mean, it is water bug.
It's a water bug. The other day, I did a stream on Minecraft, and I said, I saw this spider that was like swimming or something. And I'm like, that's a new fear, swimming spiders. And then I'm sitting there like, wait a minute, that's a crab.
I think specifically you're referring to spiders that walk on water, not swim in water.
And let me make this clear, I like crabs.
Yeah, I like crab too. They taste great.
Get out of this trap.
Is this a bad time to say that I had California rolls today?
Yes,
Oh,
it
those
is.
are good. I think our talking about food is distracting the throws.
It's weakening my throwing.
Nah, you've been good. You've been throwing pretty hard all day.
I had one meal today.
See? You've been throwing.
Yeah, I threw my lunch away. No, okay.
No, not the lunch.
What did that poor lunch do to deserve such horrid treatment?
It wasn't a pizza Lunchable.
Sir, what?
You eat that garbage?
No, I know. I don't think I've ever had a pizza Lunchable. Maybe once.
I have. Don't do it.
Yeah. Although they're not as bad as the Nacho Lunchables, so you know.
Yeah, that is true.
I remember
If
when
I was trapped on an island and I had to choose one, I'd take the Lunchable over the Nacho Lunchables.
Yeah, they're more edible than those things, at least.
Wow.
That's a lot of candy.
Yep.
Yep. Of course, he sent 47 Pokemon to get him.
Wait, what happens to those Pokemon?
They get grinded
They're
up
just
into
gone.
candy.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's an old joke I used to tell people. When I was a kid, I was like, well, not a kid. When I was like first playing this game, I asked someone, what happens to those Pokemon? And I think my mind went there. I was like, oh my gosh.
I don't think I like this game anymore.
They don't get
Well,
grinded up, people. They're just
It's-
sent to Professor Oak.
Yeah, it's similar to what happens in Pokemon Go, where when you transfer Pokemon, you get a candy for it or two. And you send them, in that case, to the professor from that game.
Spoiling Pokemon is Pokemon?
Yes.
No! Oh, man.
I'm making this turtle faster so I can beat the hare.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Blastoise is not exactly the fastest thing in the game. Wurmple even less so.
Good name.
I mean, does Blastoise need to be fast if it's just like a gigantic wall that hurts?
It needs to be fast.
Yes, because it needs to be a very fast stomping wall that hits.
Alright, so I want to see their attack. Attack is that. What about for you? Going to go for it for a bit.
What other game had candies? Was it? It was Sword and Shield, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I like how that game was like, oh cool, we can raid together. Does one raid together? Alright, I think I'm gonna stop playing this game now.
Yeah, the raids are kind of weird. The raiding together was more specifically for, there were certain types of raids or for certain Pokemon where you legitimately had to have help from other trainers because otherwise you could not beat those raids.
Oh yeah, because like, what was it? The NPC trainers just, they don't care. What? They're just like, we're here. We're not going to be useful, but we're here.
Not to mention half the time one of them will have something stupid like a Magikarp. That I believe uses Hydro Pump.
Yeah, that Magikarp is in the top 1%.
Yeah, that's the one time I'll agree, but the amount of damage it could do was garbage.
Fair enough, but like, you gotta ask yourself, what kind of life that Magikarp had where it learned Hydro Pump?
It's the best Magikarp.
That life must have been very sad.
We're getting there, guys.
Yep.
What is this? Needs 1, 2, needs 3?
So like it needs 3 candies in order to get a boost in a whatever I'm giving it.
Wait. Dude, stop raising that thing's special attack. Nidoking is not a special attacker. Give that stuff to, like, Typhlosion, Mechanium, and Wurmple.
I need to wait on those ones. Those are level 60.
Oh my goodness. From now on, you have to get permission before using those candies.
Okay.
Do you still remember your starting lineup from like Red and Blue at all, Sam?
My first playthrough of Yellow, I basically had 2 major fighters. I had my Butterfree with Psychic, Psybeam, Swift, and Confusion. And I had a Victory Bell that I believe had Sludge, Acid, Wrap, and Double Edge. And I basically murdered everything with them.
I think that's the first time I've heard anyone said they used the Victory Bell.
Oh, I loved stun locking with Wrap in the first games.
My equivalent of Victory Bell was Charizard with Fire Spin. I don't know why I used Fire Spin. I look back on it and I'm just like, that move was kind of lame.
Oh, Fire Spin was the same as Wrap in the originals. It was another one of those stun lockers. Where if you hit first, it just kept hitting over and over and over, making it so your opponent couldn't move.
Yeah.
And they did a lot more damage at the time.
So...
Starting in Gen...
No, go ahead, do your thing and I'll ask the question.
Yeah, they nerfed them in Gen 2. That was when they started doing passive damage, and their attack power was destroyed.
So I gotta ask, did you ever, like, sit there and attempt to, like, play your game along with, like, the Pokemon cartoon?
No, because I would have gotten in trouble for playing my game while sitting in front of the TV.
That's fair.
I
mean,
I wanted to, but my dad would not have heard of it.
Okay. Trying to remember what Pokemon I had. Sort of like built like it was like the framework for all of my teams going forward, but it was just like I need to have some kind of flying type. I needed to find something that was like Nidoking because I loved Nidoking back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then we tolerated the water type, but we were fire types for life.
Yep. Let's see. For my second playthrough, I had Pikachu, Golda, Articuno, Butterfree, Charizard, and I can't remember who my sixth was anymore. I think it was, it wasn't Blastoise, it was something else. They only used one of the starters.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go for Pidgeottos for now. Curious. Or maybe I'll
Yeah,
do
I remember the
Gooms.
five. For whatever reason, I
Gooms.
can't remember the sixth one. But I had a pretty good lineup. And yeah, by my second round, I'd gotten smarter, and it was like, okay, I want a balanced team.
Yeah.
But we also have to remember that during my first playthrough, I was 8,
Yeah.
and I was new to the game completely. And there weren't YouTube videos or anything back then, so
Right.
everything was word of mouth.
Yeah, everything was.
Did you get it down to a science where you could beat the game in a day?
Oh, yes.
But you are one
Well-
of my people. That's good to know.
Yeah.
One of your people.
In truth, unless you really took time to try to go catching everything, if you just specifically caught the things you wanted to use, like, you could pretty much massacre anything and everything.
Oh yeah, I was very proud of like having Charizard by like Misty's gym and being like, ha 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 ha, nothing can stop me.
Yep, and you just sit there, it's like, booyah, sucks to be you.
You and your stupid fish Pokemon.
Yeah, although what's really funny is one of the Pokemon I liked going after for Gen 2 was Staryu.
Why was that?
Because out of the water Pokemon available in Gen 2, Staryu was one of the few that I found actually useful.
Mm-hmm.
Because other than that, you had Magikarp, you had Quillfish, you had Chinchou, you had Mantine.
What?
Oh, wow.
It's just EXP waiting to happen.
Yes, it is.
I don't
Yo, it's got hops.
understand why. Like,
I think if you get one of the catch combos going long enough, there is also a Panther.
but this was 3.
Yeah, but you've been getting catch combos previously.
No, okay, I thought it was.
RNGesus, give it an RNGesus, take it away.
I thought it was gonna run for a second.
Do not eat and run. That is a crime, and you will be prosecuted.
Someone get Officer Jenny in here.
Precisely.
Man, come on.
You gotta make a good throw.
Yep.
It looks like it's not gonna catch unless you get something better than a nothing.
Unless I use Premier Ball.
Forget how Premier Balls work. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
you
what
used
is
them
up
earlier.
with
I'm thinking
Premier
of
Balls?
something else.
Yeah, Sam, what was up with Premier Balls?
I
Hey,
think
Edwards, how are you doing?
the idea of Premier Balls was that they were supposed to be a ball that Pokemon found comfortable. You failed way too often. For
No,
that
look
one.
at that. You see the catch? It was right there.
Yep.
The amount of Diamond Dash happening here is too high.
Yeah.
You need better security, sir.
Officer Jenny, you're fired.
This is what happens when you don't have an Arcanine on the team.
I know, right?
By the
But
way,
yeah, like
Edwards.
I think the other thing about the Premier Balls is they were literally just meant to be a reward for buying 10 or more Pokeballs or Great Balls.
So Edwards, if you can message me really quick since I know you're there. Someone said my YouTube chat wasn't working, so I'm just wondering, can you still message me after the first one? You guys could keep talking, I just needed that moment.
No, you're good. I'm just thinking through my next question I want to extend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you ever play Fire Red and Leaf Green thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, the very first time I ever bothered playing with Bulbasaur was in Fire Red and Leaf Green. And I was so mad how easy Bulbasaur has it.
Yeah.
Like, if you first 3-4 gyms, Bulbasaur's like, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That,
Squirtle has it relatively easy.
yeah, well, even Charmander, like, they made it so that Charmander would learn Metal Claw early.
Oh yeah, but like, if you didn't have Metal Claw on like, your Charmeleon, you were just like, this is not fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a weird change. Like, from my perspective, Leaf Green and Fire Red was Gen 1 on easy mode.
Hmm.
Because the Pokemon would learn stuff a lot quicker. And you're just kind of sitting there like, what on earth happened? I remember this being so much, like, more challenging. What is this?
Yeah, I was advising a friend recently who was like playing through Fire Red and Leaf Green, and they were just like, I can't beat Brock. I'm like, did you catch a Caterpie? Did you get Butterfree yet? Because that's a route you can go if you started with Charmander.
Yep. Or if worse comes to
I didn't
worse.
do that.
Well, that's why. Or if worse comes to worse, do it the way I did it once, and I believe it was either red or blue. I managed to Sand Attack his Onix into non-existent accuracy.
Oh no, you're evil.
Screenshotted it into non-existent speed, and then I took it out with a level 2 Caterpie by using all but one of my tackle attacks.
Did that Caterpie at least evolved?
That Caterpie, I believe, did get to level 7, yes.
That is rude. That is inorganic Caterpie versus organic Caterpie.
Let's put it this way, I did not actually do that strategy by choice. I believe I had Butterfree, and he got a critical hit on it.
Oh. Well, that's the worst. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and the game was like, you can pretend you were going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so luckily I had the extra Caterpie. Like, okay, let's do this. I mean, it worked. It took me forever, but it worked. Okay, Gloom, that was uncalled for.
I know, seriously.
It's like, it landed, and then it ballerina twirled.
By
It
the
was
way,
like, not today.
going back to the candy concept, I just remembered, I think I remembered that scene because it was from a comic or something.
Oh no.
So I don't know where that comic is, but yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yep, that's why I thought about that during that time. I was like, wait a minute.
Yep, so you've now gotten combo 4.
Yep, that's the plan. See what happens.
Oh, hey, maybe you'll get a shiny Gloom at some point. That'd be nice. make up for that shiny that you lost due to not saving.
Oh my gosh. We still
You know,
talking
I was
about
gonna
that?
give him an earful about that.
Oh, you don't have to. I've already done it.
Alright, for those who are wondering, the first night Maverick comes into that stream and into our chat, and he's like, so how was the stream? And I'm like, oh, it was great. And Sam was talking all about it, and then I think about it, I'm like, I forgot to save.
All of a sudden, dead silence from the other two of us for a moment.
And then Maverick says I have to go and left.
You had a shiny Beedrill and you just poof, gone into the ether.
I was playing a lot of Xbox Game Pass at that time, and you could do that practically.
Excuses. All those people out there who love Beedrill and getting shiny Beedrill are now exceedingly disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Why hasn't this Pikachu evolved yet?
Ooh, hey, Bubble Beam.
Yes, Bubble Beam. Get rid of Bubble.
Yeah.
The logical upgrade.
Yep. Sometimes when I play Pokemon, I'm always like going for like trying to make my teams more well-rounded. So it's like, oh, water attack here, grass attack here. Oh, grass attack. Do I evolve that grass attack or not? Kind of thing.
I don't know why, for some reason, during that conversation about Bubble Beam, for some reason I remembered a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX card that used Bubble Blaster.
That would be Bubble Man, I think it is.
Yes.
Is that a hero card?
It's a
Please
hero
don't let
card.
that be
Yes.
a hero card.
It's a hard.
Yeah.
Maverick hates my hero deck.
Jaden Yuki and his weird heroes deck.
Yeah, Maverick hates my hero deck.
I'll be back.
Yep. See, that's what happens.
Sure.
Yeah, he's not gonna come back. he is fully scared off. You say hero and he will, leave.
So all you have to do to scare him is play My Hero Academia?
No, all I have to do is take him to a Marvel movie, and he's gonna run out screaming.
You want to tell everybody about these throws all of a sudden?
I don't know what's going on here. There we go.
Well, you're going to have to go buy more again.
Yep, again.
We are getting to some good levels, though.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Whoa! What is that thing doing on the docks?
I don't know. I did not
That's
want to.
new.
Yeah. I did not want to interact.
I know, right? Good lord.
So I was
Just
thinking.
wanted to say hello.
Oh, you're back?
I've been here. I've been screaming into the void about heroes.
Hey, Maverick, we should go see a Marvel movie sometime.
Oh, don't get me started with Marvel movies, dude.
Alright, since
As someone who has been forced to watch Marvel movies over and over again because of my dad, I don't want to hear it.
have you at least seen my favorite of the teams?
Which one is it?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Alright, good. That's my favorite. To tell you the truth, all the Guardians of the Galaxy are good.
Yeah, okay, those ones are at least decent. They're funny.
Yeah, that's why I like them. They're comedic.
And for those who are wondering why I'm not a huge fan of this kind of stuff, I actually kind of skipped the superhero phase as a child. I never got into them.
It's okay. You didn't miss anything.
Yeah, I've seen that much.
All right, I'm gonna send you Guardians of the Galaxy comic book.
He doesn't like heroes, though, so why would you do that?
Yeah. And it's actually funny because when my friends were talking about hero cartoons, I was watching Pokemon.
You know, I remember a little bit of my childhood where I did watch superheroes, but then Pokemon came out and I was like, oh, bro, this is awesome.
And if I wasn't watching...
I'm pretty sure Pokemon was like the death of like Power Rangers for me.
Really?
Probably, yeah. And if I wasn't watching Pokemon, there was Digimon.
Digimon's better.
And then Yu-Gi-Oh! Came out years later.
You know what killed Power Rangers for me?
What?
My parents at the time were just like, are we sure we should be letting our kid watch this?
I mean, weirdly enough, Power Rangers does still exist.
Yeah, I know. It's just at that time, I don't have inkling to go watch it. If anything, maybe check out what's the new manga, Maverick, with the bad Power Rangers?
I think you're talking about Go-Go Loser Ranger or something like that.
That's the only thing I'm kind of interested of Power Rangers. There's a new one, actually, a new manga that came out where it's called, I think, Red Ranger is in Another World. It's an isekai.
I know there's one where like the Red Ranger falling in love with like the main villainess.
Okay.
I think I know what anime you're talking about. I haven't watched it, but I've seen... I saw the description of it.
Oh my gosh, I was... No!
Yes?
No!
No.
No.
Maybe so.
That's it, it's Kingler time.
It's tiny.
Yo, this Tingler is tiny, and it's still gonna mess you up.
Yes, it's still... Oh my gosh! It went right there!
Brother.
I said this near the beginning, I'm gonna say it again. Your throws are worse than my worst day in Pokemon Go.
I'm gonna wait this time. It's gonna get into the front, and I'm gonna throw.
Hey David, you got any burn heals?
There ain't no burn heal that's gonna heal this.
Look, man, I believe. You can do this. Believe in the me that believes in... Why did you throw it that early?
I would jokingly say believe in the heart of the ball, but the ball does not deserve this.
I'm dying on the inside.
I know, and so are we.
Just believe in all the Ultra Balls you've had along the way.
The 100 of them.
Speaking of, you probably need some more again.
You know, we are almost there. We are almost to level 40.
So I know you had told me that you were grinding. I didn't know what for. What gym are you about to go fight that you need these levels for?
It's just more of we were having trouble with trainers.
What?
Yeah.
He went the back way. So instead of going from Celadon to what used to be Piker Road, he went down the other side.
Ah.
And of course, that's the side with the trainers who have Pokemon in the high 30s.
I see. I recall now.
Yeah.
Those were good times.
Get in the ball game.
Back when you would get excited to see Ditto and then realize, oh, this does nothing for me.
I'm upset because that clearly was gonna hit. I'm so upset that Rain has squished to death.
And before you catch your next Pokemon, go buy more.
No.
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 What, are you going to try to catch these with Pokeballs now?
Yes, I'm gonna use the
You-
Premier Balls.
Do you have enough balls to surmount this challenge?
Yes. I have 200.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant Ultra Balls. Pokeballs are weak. What are you doing here?
Again, what is the point of the Premier Ball? Is it just like a Pokeball, just different colored?
More or less. It's basically meant to be a compensation reward for purchasing multiple balls at one time. In increments of 10.
Because, like, Pokeballs are still relatively expensive. I mean, I guess not so much now, but, like...
And
I don't know
especially,
if you ever...
oh yeah, like especially early game, those things.
Yeah. You would, like, plan out your entire strategy around how much money you had, what Pokemon you wanted, and be like, okay, I can't deviate from this, otherwise I'm going to be broke and sad.
Yeah. And this is why, like, the way that I've been playing more recently is super expensive. Because I'll try to catch one of everything I can, and then I'll try to train them and learn how to use them. So it can get very expensive very quickly. Which is why... No, originally my preferred method was just gathering like what I wanted to use.
Yeah.
It's only really kind of been more recently where I've actually tried to force myself to use Pokemon that I normally wouldn't have. Like, I've been doing a Gen 5 run, for example, where I've actually forced myself to grind train things like Ferrothorn.
I think Ferrothorn's a decent Pokemon. I mean, it's not my first pick, but I see what you mean. Like, you're trying to learn more than just what you like.
Yeah. And for me, a Pokemon that has almost no speed is very trying.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they
Because-
didn't build the game with that in mind.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Gen 5, is Gen 5, most of the Pokemon are not high in speed, and they're high in physical attack and have, like, almost no special attack. The ones that do have special attack are, like, mediocre for the most part in comparison to the ones from other generations. Except for a couple of them. But they're what you have available in those games.
Right.
So it's like you got to learn how to use them.
My best bet
That's
to catch
why,
is
like,
Blue.
I prefer Samurai out of the 3 starters because it has the most balance between both physical and special attack.
Hey, Ice Fox, how are you doing? I accidentally
Pepper
put 2 is high. Did you put like 2 highs in by mistake? No worries. Someone told me my stream chat has been kind of off, so who knows? Maybe you saw something. Anyways, those 2 continue.
I lost my train of thought.
Ha! All right.
Oh, no, I remember. Wow, rude. Anyway, no. Isn't Samurot's like the other 2 starters is the stupid pig and then like the cool like grass snake?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I hate that gen.
Yeah. Sadly, the grass snake, despite how cool it looks, is a pile of garbage.
Why do they always do this to me? They make the cool ones the weakest ones.
Happy
know, right?
birthday, Ice Fox. I hope that you enjoyed your birthday. I'm doing well, and I
Wait.
think these 2 are doing well too.
Wait, is someone's birthday? Whose
Y-
birthday? Are
yes.
we singing happy birthday now?
Yes, Maverick, you're singing happy birthday, okay?
You mean just me? No,
Just
you
you.
have to join in.
Just you.
If it's just me, I'm not doing it.
Also,
But,
would you please stop making those wuss throws?
Alright, Sam, you used to be in choir. You sing happy birthday.
Nobody wants to hear that from me. You have no idea how flat my voice is now.
Well, anyways, happy birthday, Icebox. Maybe we'll get Maverick to sing you happy birthday someday.
Happy birthday.
You want to hear Sam?
Oh no.
I am not paid enough to do that.
Wait, you get paid? I want to be paid.
Nobody gets paid.
Exactly, I'm not paid at all. That's the point.
Want to start a union?
The Rain Union.
I'll go gather all the mods. You know, we'll pick at the streams.
But yeah, but going back to that Gen 5 thing. Yeah, the worst part is that the grass starter has the worst moveset of the three, as well as the lowest stats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
And I hate it because it looks so cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool looking.
Alright, another reason to never play Gen 5.
The pig was the strongest, wasn't it?
Physically, yes. It has the highest physical attack stat of the three.
Mm-hmm.
Its special attack is medium-ish. Like, not bad, but not great either. Emerald had a good balance between the two. You know, the way the Gloom did that, I swear it almost looked like it was going to do that thing in Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Where when you have your buddy up to a particular number of buddy hearts, your buddy plays volleyball with the Pokemon you're trying to catch.
That's true.
There we go.
Yeah, serve Pokemon.
Yep. All of a sudden your buddy pops out and serves her right back. It's literally like the Pokemon you're trying to catch goes, nope, and your buddy pops out and goes, get back in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad the buddy Pokemons do more than just generate candy now.
Oh, yeah. There was originally, like, no reason to even have a buddy Pokemon.
Yeah.
Except for candy collecting.
Well,
Also,
that's like collecting on people.
Yeah. Also, I like the fact that now you get distance walking with your buddy continually after the first time you feed him, instead of him having to be out next to you walking all the time.
Oh, okay.
Because that was a real pain in the rear when I first started playing, because it put a time limit. Because your buddy would only get distance when he was still out with you. And after you fed him, I think he only stays out for like an hour or two.
That's not good.
So you literally have to go walking during that time. And then if you still didn't have all the 6 kilometers you could get with him for hearts, you'd have to keep refeeding him and bring him back out. And it was just annoying.
Do you still play Go or no?
No, now after the first time you feed your buddy, as long as you have your phone on the app, like you can turn the app screen off and just walk around, and it'll still count as distance with your buddy for the rest of the day. And it'll
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, and it'll literally do that until 11:59 p.m.
Oh. Yeah, the Team Rocket update kind of killed my fun of playing that game.
Which particular update?
I think it was the first time they introduced Team Rocket for the raids and all that. It wasn't fun. They were really hard to beat.
Oh, the Rocket raids?
With the raids with like the trainers, like I forget, you had to like do something to get access to fighting like an admin. The admins were really annoying. You had to have a specific Pokemon for it.
Yeah. Yeah, the way that works at this point is every time you defeat a grunt, you get a radar component. And once you've defeated 6 of them, it creates a rocket radar. And so the next time you have a rocket balloon appear, it will be one of the 3 leaders, which is Cliff, Sierra, or Arlo.
All right, guys. Slash.
What about
you
Clark?
have? I would say if you're gonna get rid of anything, probably Dragon Rage.
That's what I was thinking.
Because that only does 40 damage, period.
Yeah.
And Slash at least has a high critical hit ratio.
Yes. And we got our level 40 Typhlosion.
Nice.
It's not a Typhlosion.
That's what we want to get to, is level 40.
Ooh, Air Slash, huh?
So-
What's your... Oh, wait, is that that's a special move, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your special stat is garbage.
I mean,
Maybe get rid of Sand Attack, I
hard.
guess?
Yeah, Sand Attack, even though that's helped us a couple of times.
Well, not really. The last time you used it twice, and then what you used it on still wiped your Pidgeot out, so...
Mhm. I
But
wasn't...
yeah, to go back to what I was saying, with the rockets, the thing is, if you don't want to deal with the leaders, you can actually deactivate that rocket radar from your items menu. Because you can unequip it.
oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's a pain in the butt because sometimes it does, like, the game will automatically turn it back on occasion, and I don't know why it does that. But you can unequip it.
Do they still have the special days with like the special moves or no?
You mean community days?
Yeah.
Yes, they have 2 per month.
Okay. I remember they had started doing it where like, nice catch.
Thank you.
Well, we'll see if it actually stays.
Thanks a lot, as you said it.
I'm not the bearer of bad news, not at all. Where was I? Community days, yes. I remember that towards the end of the year, like if you ever missed a community day, you could just go out like around New Year's and catch stuff that you needed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, December now has a 2-day community day event where all of the Pokemon that were available on community days throughout the whole year will be available on those 2 days.
Mm.
So, like, for example, this year one of the community days was Beldum. Another one was Poplio. I believe Litten and Rowlet also had community days this year.
Mm-hmm.
So this coming December, they will be available during those 2 days, along with the other Pokemon that had community days.
Community days are fun. It's definitely a great reason to like get out of the house and like do something slightly video game related.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's why I play the game actually. It's to get myself out and like walking around, so I'm not at home all the time.
You two should become Pokemon friends.
I don't play that game anymore. I'm not doing it.
Yes, you are.
I'm the only one of the 3 of us who does it actively.
Well, it's because I got locked out of my account.
Well, whose fault is that?
It just happened. I got an update one day. I was like, oh, great. And then, like, you're locked out. What? So I have to re-log in somehow.
Yeah, well, you have to figure out what email it's attached to, or if it's attached to your Facebook or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, that's happened to me once or twice. What really did it one time, though, is my previous phone broke. My screen completely cracked from the top to the bottom. It was almost shattered.
This Kingler's mocking me.
I think he's threatening you, dude.
Up against the wall, dude.
But
Like,
anyway,
is there a problem here, dude?
Yeah,
yeah, he just walks into it. Yes.
there is a problem.
But so I had to get the phone replaced, and that took a little bit of time. And so finally, when I got the phone replaced, I was able to get back into my Pokemon Go account. Well, because it was a new device, I then got re-locked out of the account for 7 days.
No.
Oh, shit, when that happens.
I was so mad.
Yeah.
I literally got to play my game for 1 day and then got locked out for another 7.
Wow.
Yeah, you want to talk about me being in a really bad mood? That put me in one.
I just watched.
It also doesn't help that I got my dad involved in the game.
Yes, I remember that time
And
period.
he likes contacting me a lot and telling me about what he's done in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You can imagine how that felt when I couldn't access my game.
Hey Sam, I just got this
you-
new Pokemon that you can't catch right now.
Yeah.
Dave and I used to do a raid back when he used to work because there were like 3 gyms in that area.
Yeah.
So if there was something going on during like one of his breaks, we're like, oh, let's go do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
We'd get a couple friends together and we'd go do a raid, and it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the reason he stopped having remote raid passes. Because I'd text him and be like, hey, I got a raid that I can't do alone. I need your help.
And then I got to the point where it's like, just log in and give me my thing, David. I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah, because there are events that require you to send a certain number of gifts, usually in December. And it's like, dude, I need you to get on and send me a gift so I can send you one. And I'm going to need you to do that for like the next 5
so I can
days.
send you a gift.
Yeah.
Yep. And I need you to do that for like the next 5 days. Now I don't care because I have like over 100 friends in the game. Because they changed the friend stuff in it so that when you raid with people,
Mm-hmm.
you can send some of the people that you raided with friend requests.
All right, this should be our last Pokemon for the night.
Wait, what are we catching? I wasn't paying attention.
We're
Yeah.
Break
catching.
out! Yes! Sorry, I am the Agent of Chaos.
You like blooms?
Maybe you should have called it, because this is kind of sad to watch.
This is sad to watch. This whole stream has been sad to watch.
I mean, this has been the burn
Not the whole
rainfish
stream. I think you've made him sad. So sad he's catching an audit. I shouldn't be laughing. It's not funny.
It's
not
good.
funny.
It's good.
To make you feel alive that you finally caught the audit.
Yeah. There. There. Wormpole is evolving, okay?
Quickly, press the button.
Yes.
I could hear you rage quitting in your mouth.
That would be a stream, just me rage quitting. Wormpole evolved in
From
what?
trusted mod to villain in one night.
Trusted mod to villain. There. I caught that.
Great, now go back and refill your Ultra Ball
No,
supplies.
we don't need any right now.
You're gonna
Yes,
need them for the stream.
Yep.
We'll be fine. I want to see this guy out.
Why is it still Wormhole? Shouldn't it be Cascoon or something? Shouldn't it be Beautifly now? Or
No.
whatever it evolves into?
Beautifly or Dustox.
Oh, into my existence.
God, here we go again. First Ivysaur, now this thing.
It was Charmander and Ivysaur, and now that. Imagine if I forgot to save.
Don't even go there.
You know, At this point, you're just asking for it to happen.
Well, anyways,
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
I think it is time to end off tonight's stream. It was fun to do and got to talk to my good buddies here. Do you guys have anything to say?
You want to go first, Sam, or should I go first?
You can go ahead.
Too late, stream ended.
Alright. I got nothing to say then.
No, you guys are good.
He's trolling us.
Have a good night, everybody. Or day, evening, wherever you are.
Yep, same. Have a good night or good day.
Have a blessed one, everyone. I'm going to leave a stream of someone who's streaming a game called Valorant right now, if you want to go check out that stream. I don't know how to do raids still on YouTube, but hey, it's something. Have a blessed one, everyone. See you around.